This video will detail the sequences of math courses at Tuscarora High School for the 2021-2022 school year.
Here you can see an overview of all of the math courses that are offered at Tuscarora High School. You can see their sequences and some of the recommended pathways to move from one course to the other throughout your mathematics courses. Just a reminder, for graduation, you must take at least one math course per year and earn at least 4 math credits. 2 of the credits that are required for graduation include credits in Algebra 1 and Geometry.
At this point, we will be describing for each math class that you are currently in what the recommended course is for you. If you are in Algebra 1A currently, you should choose Geometry. You should choose Honors Geometry only if your teacher has spoken to you and recommended that course. If you're currently in Algebra 1B, you should choose Geometry. If you're currently in Algebra 1 Honors and you have an A, a B, or C, you should choose the Honors Geometry course. If you currently have a D in Algebra 1 Honors, you should choose just Geometry.
If you are currently enrolled in Geometry for this year, you should choose Intermediate Transitional Algebra, often called ITA, here at Tuscarora High School, as our recommendation for next year. If you are in Honors Geometry and you have an A or a B, you could choose several different options. You could choose to double up next year and take both Honors Algebra 2 and Honors Pre-Calculus. That is the course choices that we recommend. Or you could take Honors Algebra 2. If you have a C or a D in your Honors Geometry class, we would recommend that you take Intermediate Transitional Algebra or Intermediate Transitional Algebra with Algebra 2, or Intermediate Transitional Algebra and Honors Algebra 2 following a discussion with your teacher. If you are currently in an ITA class, an Intermediate Transitional Algebra class, and you have an A, B, or C, we recommend that you choose Algebra 2 or Contemporary Math. If you have a D, go ahead and choose Contemporary Math.
If you're currently in Algebra 2, you can choose several courses as well, and this is where you need to make a decision about your pathway. If you're in Algebra 2 and you really would like to go into a STEM field, then you should definitely choose Advanced Algebra, or you could choose the dual enrollment college algebra. But Advanced Algebra would allow you to farther down the path into the pre-calculus and calculus. If you are thinking more of not a STEM pathway, but you are going into some other field like social sciences or any other fields, we recommend then that you go down the statistics and probability course pathway. So you can choose stats and probability. You could choose dual enrollment Math 120, which is the statistics course, or you could just choose contemporary math with modules. Students who currently have a D in Algebra 2 should choose the contemporary math with modules course. If you have an A or high B and you're in Honors Algebra 2, you should choose Pre-Calculus. Or if you want to double up, you could choose Pre-Calculus and Statistics. Pre-Calculus and Statistics and Probability Honors. Another choice, if you're choosing not to go down the STEM pathway, is to just choose Statistic and Probability Honors, or you could choose Dual Enrollment Math 120. Students who have a B or C in Honors Algebra 2 should choose from the following. You could go into Advanced Algebra, or you could double up and do Advanced Algebra and Pre-Calculus, or you could do Dual Enrollment Math 120, which is Statistics. If you have a D, we highly recommend you retake the course before you move on into any other higher level course.
If you are currently enrolled in Advanced Algebra and have an A or a high B, we recommend that you choose from the following: Pre-Calculus, or doubling up next year to take Pre-Calculus and Statistics and Probability Honors. You could take Statistics and Probability Honors or the Dual Enrollment Math 120 Statistics. If you have a C, we would recommend that you choose Statistics and Probability Honors or the Dual Enrollment Math 120 Statistics. If you have a D, please consider retaking the course in order to gain content mastery.
Students who are currently in pre-calculus, or you will have pre-calculus during this school year, should look at these following courses. If you have an A or a high B, you should choose AP Calculus AB BC. This is the fastest paced calculus. You will cover both the content of Calculus 1 and Calculus 2 throughout the school year. If you have a B or C, you should choose Calculus AB, which covers the Calculus 1 content throughout the whole school year. If you have a D, you should consider retaking the course so that you can gain mastery. Other options that you could choose are Statistics and Probability or the Dual Enrollment Math 120 class. If you're currently in the Statistics and Probability Honors class and you have an A or B, you should choose AP Statistics. If you have a B or C, you should choose the Dual Enrollment Math 120 Statistics class. And if you have a D, you should retake the course. Students who are currently in AP Calculus AB. If you have an A or a high B, you can choose to take AP Calculus BC. You could go into Dual Enrollment Math 120, or you could double up and take Statistics and Probability Honors and AP Statistics. Statistics and Probability Honors is a prerequisite for AP Statistics. If you have a B or C, you could choose from the following. You could take Calculus AB BC next year, or you could do the Dual Enrollment Math 120. If you're currently in AP Calculus ABBC, you can choose the following. You could choose Calculus 3 at Tuscarora High School. You could choose to take FCC Calculus 3 to earn college credit. You could take Statistics and Probability Honors and AP Statistics, or you can enroll in AP Statistics, but you must have spoken with Ms. Kerslake to get a waiver from the Probability and Statistics Honors class. Here once again is another view of our math course sequencing and the multiple pathways that you can choose for your mathematics classes.
Please remember to discuss your choices with your current and former math teachers if you need help in choosing your next course.